again briefly. That literally took me about 2 seconds. What it was, my little bit of 1mm perspex I got at the bottom, just to block the bottom off so nothing can go underneath. It just pulled out a bit. So I'm liking this. It's like got a bit of turbulence there. So yeah, comes in. So all the muck settles in this primarily, goes in the front of the holes here, through the brushes, through the brush box, comes out through there, up and over, and then through the 2 filter screen bags, and then it goes down through that filter, some jack matting, and then out the pump. It's down the side. There's an outlet there, so I can turn the tap off to the plant filter. So when I'm going to clean that plant filter out this year, I can turn the valve off, that will stop running, disconnect the rubber boot, and it will siphon all the water out and dump it all, and then I can start digging all the media out, give it a clean. So that'll be easy, and then have the water returning into the pond, and I'll get get the circulation going. That may be one thing that my pond's missing actually. The fact that the outlet there, the 2 pond returns aren't used. They're only there in case the shower filter's not working, and that one's not working, because I want the 5,000 litres to go through there. So what I might do, once I've cleaned that out this winter, what I've been doing is because the media, because the plant, sometimes you have to be careful with the level. If the plant's roots grow too much, I sometimes open that valve to let some water in here, so that don't overflow. So what I might do, I might actually put a rubber boot on there, straight one pointing down, eye level, and then have some of that rubber hosing going down and pointing to the bottom of the pond, so it will shoot any muck straight down at an angle here, straight to the bottom drain. But that's been like that for a couple of hours now, so I'm happy with the levels. I will check it tomorrow, because I don't want this to go. What I've got to be careful of is that these become blocked too quick, and then that limits the water flow into this part, so that draws the water out and drains, and then that'll empty, and my pump will suck here in. But I've not, there's a hole there, look, there, and one there that this isn't in front of, so hopefully I won't have a problem. But hey, this is what we do as men and women, maybe, with his filters. Tweak, tweak, tweak. Give him a little bit of. Well, I've got a party going on at the back there. Let's see if I can give them a little bit of food. I don't want to give them too much because the skimmer might suck it in. Like I said in the vlog 22, I'm easing up on the food now. It's just naturally happening, to be honest with you, because of the weather wetter and a little bit cooler. I'm out here less, so I'm actually feeding less, so there's a natural reduction there, which is good. So, happy days. I won't need much more content for this one. I might just finish off in a couple of, I'm off all week, so I think what I would do is, now my water's absolutely spot on, I'm going to put some clay in to make it dirty, I mean sorry, cloudy. Bit bonkers really, isn't it? But anyway, I don't like to keep stuff over winter, so I'm going to put a real big amount of clay in, because I've hoovered it all out now, got rid of much debris, all my filters are bang on, so I might just put some clay in just to give it a final polish. And obviously the clay then, for me, it might just add some minerals that isn't lacking, so that's all I see it for. Have a lovely week everyone. Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Got something to, I'll not show you really, but just checking up on the alteration that I did. Surprising how much muck you get in these. Look in there, absolute loads. I've cut that down now, cut it a lot further down, because I was finding that the water level was too high. So I've cut that down as much as I can, and I'm just seeing how much I can get away with before it cleans. I cleaned that yesterday, took it all apart and cleaned it. So what I'm going to do now is, I've got these brushes, £15.99. For 12. So not bad, eh? So £15.99 for 12. I suppose just see if I can get my camera on its tripod. And do. So what I was thinking of doing, if the phone don't continue panning, is taking these out. In fact, out of the way. So this might not last, because I think that's probably going to be muck up too quick, I don't know. Anyway, what I was going to do was swap these brushes, the little bits. This part so it cleans off quicker. There we go. the filter cleaned. Now I'm just going to see how these fit. So I'm probably going to have to bend them like the other ones, like that. I like them to go down to the bottom. Yep, so I'll bend them the same way at the bottom. So they're kind of, and I think let's double them up like that, look. And see if they fit. There we go. Looks a bit big there. No, I'll take a bit more off. Mistake I've made with these is cut them down before. Better. So now I know there, and then about an inch up. And let's see how many. Be careful with these because they do squash up. If you pack them too much, they sort of squash a little bit. That's my brush box. Packed full. And now go there. Go there. And these I'll just pack. And then there we go. I think that'll do. 3, 4 in the box, and I'm just going to put that back down there. Still not sure about this. Still not sure about that. Looks like it's filling up a bit too, blocking a bit too quick for my liking. So all I need to now is pull the bottom drain, and you'll hear it fill up, and that pulls all the crap out of the bottom drain. And I'll just put the plunger back in. So I want it to drain now. And then what I'll do is, because I dumped quite a bit off, I'll just run this through. Run the hose quite a bit. So that's that empty. That's the drain open again. That's the new brushes. There's the old brushes. Let's see what this does. Wow. That's it. I'll start to run again in a few minutes, hopefully. Can get it right. Camera. Wait a few minutes. That's what I was talking about the other day that I'm going to clean out. Just takes a few mementos, and it should get back going again. Fish still going great. Remember guys, absolutely no UV on this pond, as I will there we go. That will start getting the air out the pipe. I don't know what's, I can hear something. I think my skimmer tray has toppled up. Definitely has. I'll give that a few minutes until the water level gets about right, and off it goes. So I'll report back how they go. Looking great. Have a look. Not much muck coming through there. I'll see. Well guys, it's 9:25. I've about got the plant filter done. You can see it's running a lot better now. That carbon that I put in this, I've took it out, fail. It's a fail that is, I'll show you that tomorrow. So I've took all of the media out of that bottom, out of that now. I'll show you that tomorrow in the daylight what I've done, but I just thought I would report, because hopefully I did a time lapse of it, so there will be a short speeded up version of it hopefully, or some of it, what I was doing, so it gives you an idea what I've been up to today. It took me quite a few hours and I'm absolutely knackered now. I feel like my back is not mine. But hopefully all the plants are divided now, and it's now got a surface of water in there. So I've got some lilies on that front edge now. Pond's a bit cloudy because I've put some clay in. I've put a couple of balls in as well. I've made a couple of clay balls and threw them in. The fish love a bit of action, as most of you all know. They love it. When you're busy and doing stuff, they love it when there's action going on. You know, the bottom feeders, aren't there? They love to be digging around and doing. So when they've just been swimming around all day today, getting all the surface debris and stuff like that, loving it. So yeah, I'm not going to really show you that bit around there now, because there's no point, because you won't be able to see it. In fact, should we have a quick look and see what? Oh, my bloody back. So it's been a right mess here today. I'm going to stand on the grass, it's a bit wet. So there's the difference. There's the difference. The actual big lily, the huge thing, as I've actually got a huge round black pot, and I've actually put it in there. Look, it's there, and I put it in the middle, and it's actually sitting on the wall. So I'll have to keep that well watered and fed, and I'll see how that goes. I've took that out of the pond because it's just getting that big. I mean, if I'd have put that back in, it literally took up the whole of the actual filter. So grass is looking better now. So let me just, here we go. So that's the difference. There's the pipe work. So I've took all these out. Like I say, hoovered it all out. Got this debris in there now. You can see where the water's coming out. Look, where the muck settled. You can see where the water's squirting out. So now I've got lots of perlite, not perlite, pumice in there. So it's all planted in pumice like it was before. The roots were incredible. This was more or less, this was just loaded with roots, and these, they form like a 2-inch mat all on the bottom of this. So I've put them in plastic trays, and then I've put some like mesh around the side to build the trays up a bit. So yeah, it probably doesn't look as good as the pebbles, but you know, needs must. There was a bit of, the media was cleaner than I thought, to be fair, but the water was brown like sludge. It didn't smell at all. That's really surprised me. No smell at all. Nice smell really. No, not nice, but you know, it weren't horrible like poo or anything. So I've got a couple of lilies. I've got a lily there that's never done well because it was in that pond there, and they just keep chewing at it. This grass thing's been divided up, as you can see. So everything's fan-dabby-dozy. There's that beast, the big black pot. So I'll not put the old stalk back. put that back, screw that on there. So yeah, I mean really, you know, this normally this lily should be, that should be full of lily now, and that pigma lily, that would all be around there because that spreads 30 inch, so that would all be full there with lilies in that corner there, I thought. So I'm going to leave that all for the lily, and then this part for this lily if it gets going. I've actually got a couple more coming as well. Don't know why I keep ordering them, but anyway. So back to the pew. So that's it really. It's 9:30, so I'm going to go and have a bath now and try and sort this back out, see if I can straighten it out. It's going to crease me tomorrow. But hey, needs must. These lights that I got, they're on the blink after 2 weeks. They won't turn off, they're just staying on with the green light. You can turn them on and off in all the colours, but they just won't turn off, it's just drawing power all the time. Ball ache. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. Plant filter butchery. Please like, please subscribe if you like the video. Please hit the notification bell. Cheers. So it's the morning after the night before, so to speak, and I managed to leave it in a good state, to be fair. You know, when you're working in the dark, I managed to give it a good rake in. It looks a bit bare at the moment, but I'm happy. I'm really happy actually. I managed to build the netting, the liner actually cut too short originally, so it actually got some leaks, and it used to leak down this front, but I managed to sort that out. But so while it's all took apart, what I've done, packed it off at the back with some foam to build it forward a bit while I was out. And now what's going to be good, as planned, I will actually be able to now see inside a little bit more. Obviously it will be covered in plants, obviously not this year, but it doesn't take long. If you look at my photos, to get this absolutely full of plants has only took me excuse me, it took me about 3.5 years, 4 years. Whereas now I won't have to go through all that what I went through yesterday, so I'm a lot happier. So it's getting some muck settling at the bottom. That's because obviously when I'm putting stuff in, it's settled. So next time I get the hoover out, or come spring when I give the pond this first, clean of the season, I can take all these out, just lift them out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lift them out, hoover out, put back in, and then when I want to repot, obviously lift them out, put them in a wheelbarrow, tip them up, do my thing. No digging stuff out. I managed to lose a cap, one of these caps. God knows where it is, can't find it. Fortunately, you don't lose much flow. There's a little bit coming out of there, look, but it's nothing that sort of stops it working. So I might just leave that to let any air out anyway. So it's absolutely working. Great. I don't know whether that plant at the back looks a bit weird at the moment. I might arrange these, drag that this way a bit so it's more in the middle, blocking it up. You can see the dust on the lily leaf where it's dropped. Look. So that's good to have the lily showing properly. There is more in there to come, more leaves in there to come. This is re-sprouting again, and that will just that'll be fine. I've cut all the roots back, trimmed everything, so hopefully in the next month or so we might get some new roots out just to get anchored for winter. And then in winter I'll have to decide what I'm going to do with this. I could even drain it all out and clean it, leave it dry, leave them just covered up, and then have the water full in, and then close the pond, which I might start doing. So now I've got that option now, which is better. But the clay, it's got a bit of titivating to do there, i.e. put some bits and bobs back. And koi pond's clearing. What I was interested in is I put some clay balls in. They're like ping pong ball size. Just to, just ball them up, throw them in. I put about 3 in, and they seem to dissolved, which is good. I'll do that because I think the koi will like to pick at them. So it's almost like they're getting into the gut, they're getting clay into the gut instead of like dissolve through the powder. So if you want to try that, you just mix a little bit of water in with your Mediclay or whatever clay you're using. Just mix it up so it's like a dough, if you like, and just ball them, make them into balls and throw them in. And you'll find they'll sink, obviously, and they'll dissolve slower, so you won't get the cloudiness, and then the fish can pick at them when they want. This is obviously cloudier because I washed my bowl out and everything, so I chucked all that in as well. So happy chat this morning. Just going to get my screwdriver out and put that stalk, wherever it is, back on there, and have a great week. Thanks for watching.